Is actually to know who I'm speaking to. So I want everyone, staff included, to introduce yourselves. Tell me your favorite summer activities so far, or if you have anything that you're looking forward to in the summer. So let's start. Popcorn, popcorn, I'm gonna go with colorful mask in the back. Tell me your name and what are you looking forward to this summer? What was the last part?
And then I realized there was a robotics thing in the afternoon.
Oh, right on. So you're more into cooking.
Yep, he was more excited about the robotics thing.
Oh, for sure. Right on. And can I have your name one more time?
Liam.
Liam. Nice to meet you. Now, Liam, you're going to do popcorn. You're going to pick the next person to go, whoever you want. Asa? Asa, nice to meet you.
I'm just looking forward to
the robotics. Right on. All right. Now, Asa, you're popcorn to the next person to introduce themselves.
My name is Salvador Mondragon.
Salvador.
That's my name.
What are you looking forward to this summer?
I don't know.
Same. One day at a time. That's what summer. I feel that. Now, Salvador, popcorn to your next friend.
A person with glasses.
Which one? Me or Ace?
The one right there.
Ace?
Yeah.
My name is Ace, and I'm looking forward to the robotics.
Right on. Nice to meet you, Ace. Now you're gonna popcorn to the next person to introduce.
My name is Andres, and I'm looking forward to doing stuff and Nicole, you're next.
Okay. Thanks, Andres.
Thanks, Andres. So I'm Nicole. I am helping with class today, and I'm really looking forward to meeting some arts and crafts.
Right on. Thanks for sharing, Nicole. Now you pick the next person to go.
Let's see. Tavon?
Yeah.
You can go next.
My name is Savon, and one thing I'm looking forward to doing summer is playing football. I'm on a football team right now.
Right on. So are you currently doing like a football camp over the summer too? Oh wow, right on. Hopefully today's a fun day for you. Pick the next person to introduce themselves.
Who's she?
Ariel. My name's Ariel, and let's see. I'm looking forward to, no school. So, yes, I have like another week. Christy and I, we work with Anchor with Andrew. Oh, I'm a therapist, and she'll let you know who she is when I pick her next. But yes, so we're excited for no classes, all hours, everything done, and just popping character. So that's me.
So yes, I'm next. I'm Christy.
Hey,
I'm
Christy.
an intern, and I am looking forward to summer classes being over. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that.
I'm Yael. I'm looking forward to sailing camp.
Right on.
Sailing camp. Nice.
Now, where are you going to be sailing?
What?
Where are you sailing?
I think some yacht club somewhere.
That is so cool. Can I come with you? And now, can I have you pronounce your name one more time for me?
Yael.
Yael. Nice to meet you. All right, pick the next person and maybe a staff member.
My name is Luke. I just started working with Feed the Mass, and I am very excited to catch some waves. I love surfing this summer, so I'm really excited about that. Who is next?
I'm Dan. Hi. I've worked here since September last year at Feed the Mass, and I'm looking forward to camping and being outdoors and just enjoying nature.
Is there a particular trip you're looking forward to most?
Going to Washington for a backpacking trip in August. That'll be very fun.
Solid. Now your turn to pick, I think, one of the two staff members to introduce themselves.
There you go, Ivan. Hi, my name's Ivan, and I'm looking forward to, same as Dan, camping. My friends and I, we always have a camping trip no matter where we are. We'll meet up together for a weekend, go camping. Haven't done it for a bit because of sickness and stuff, but it's going to be fun to do it again.
Right on.
Last
you.
but
Last
not
one.
least.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm excited to go to the coast this year and like hit up the beach because it's been a little toasty outside. It kind of sucks. Some beach water would be nice.
Yeah. So thank you everyone so much for introducing yourselves. I want to apologize beforehand if I ever mispronounce your name. If there are particular pronouns that you go by, please don't hesitate to let me know as well. Okay? My name again is Ninesha. I'm a massage therapist of Akasha Massage. I actually own my own practice. What I'm looking forward to this summer is that my sister is going to have my nephew within the next few weeks. So I am excited to baby bonding eventually, whenever he comes out, when he's ready. Okay, so just to break the ice and set the proper expectations, this is no way a formal class, okay? I don't want you to feel like you're not allowed to take up space, to move around. If you are uncomfortable where you are, please feel free to get up, stand, move around, okay? And to start with the process, I came up with Twitter feed. So I'm going to show you all memes. Wait, show of hands. Who knows about Twitter? Okay, who is on Twitter? Okay, low-key, I'm happy that none of you are on Twitter. But who's on TikTok? Show of hands. Right on. So that will also be tied into the activity that we'll be doing later. So for this activity, it's going to be an icebreaker. So I'm going to show you memes, and I want you to caption it to the best of your abilities. Keep it PG, please. You are welcome to jot it down on your phone if you need that aid, or you can just go off the top of the head, okay? I'm going to show it to you twice. I do want you to participate, even if that means I'm calling on you to share, okay? So don't make me do that. So, like I mentioned, first round, you'll look. Second round, you'll share, okay? First meeting. I love, what?
I'm watching you.
I'm watching, for sure.
Like, what are you doing there? What's your search history?
Still staring at my phone, knowing well that I'm about to wake up at 8.
Oh my God, me last night? Okay, it's so relatable. Now, does anyone else have one off the top of their head? Because again, we're going to go around twice. Yeah. Drop and give me 50. For sure. Now, does anyone else have one off the top of their head that they just feel like sharing? Go for it.
When your mom finds something private in your room.
Ooh. That's a good one. Now, do not be afraid if you didn't speak on this one. We're going to go around again. So if another one comes up for you later on, please feel free to share. Words are hard. Okay. Sully.
That is ugly.
What does that actually feel like my cousin? I swear, like the face.
For sure. Right, okay, so with your cousin with that face, like any, yeah, go for it.
When you're on your way to clean your room and then mom passes you and says, clean your room.
Oh, right. You've been in the room for hours and nothing is done, and that's your mom standing out there like, okay. I feel that. I feel that.
And it's like, I'm going to go clean up my room because I don't have anything else to do. And then when your mom orders it to do it, you just don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
You're just like, you know what, I'm just going to go back on TikTok.
Right.
And then and then at the end of the day, the mom just slaps you.
That is iconic. Right. Pop off.
If she pokes me like this, I will.
I'm like low-key feeling like Sully right now, being like, okay. Like me in this moment, like, it's like, what do you do? Sorry. So let's move on to the next one. Squidward. Just like, what does that say?
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah put 1 second of shock when you stubbed your toe on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Salvador.
Wait, I think I got one.
Looking down.
Wait, hold on. Let's
When
go
your
Salvador
boss-
and then.
When your boss from McDonald's gives you your paycheck.
Like, where are the other zeros? I get it. What about you?
I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking?
It's looking down, so.
Now, you can always marinate on it because we're going to go through it again. When you check your phone
Oh wait, I got another.
and you see it's a text from your ex, like, what?
I just thought one out.
What?
In my head. I just thought about another one in my head.
Do you want to share it?
When your wife wants a divorce.
That's valid. Like, especially if you text it, like, what? Relatable. It will make it sense.
And then we'll have emotional damage.
Now, make sure, second round, everyone that's been quiet so far, I will ask you to say at least one caption, okay? SpongeBob. Me when I fail a test.
SpongeBob turning red.
SpongeBob turning. I think that's maybe too literal. I think you can be a little bit more creative. I feel it brewing in your brain.
The PE teacher when you don't run.
Say what?
The PE teacher when you don't run.
Yeah. I've seen that face. Yeah.
When people look at your yearbook photos.
When people look at. Oh.
Like, I'm
Ooh,
so
tea.
nervous. Like, when people look at my photos, I'm just like.
Right? Listen, when people see my old yearbook, first of all, I hide them for people not to find them. But when they do, I think there's another meme that best describes my feelings when it happens. Yeah.
My longest 10 seconds into the pacer test.
Ooh, lungs after the...
Pacer test, multi-stage robotic.
For sure. Oh my God, yeah. I hate, they still do that test?
Yes, they do.
I've never done it.
Gnarly. All right.
Wait, I got one.
Yeah. For this one or the last one?
When you see someone that's food that you don't like and they're literally walking towards you.
Oh, for this one?
No, the one right there.
For sure. You're like so many thoughts, the chaos behind the scenes. Yeah.
Oh.
When the release date gets delayed by a week.
Right? Just like, it's fine.
A video game, a movie. It doesn't really matter.
It's kind of
Okay.
It just depends.
Oh, the sass. I love it.
Oh wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait. When you don't get your paycheck.
Oh, right. Like, my direct deposit hasn't hit yet. It's like, it's fine. Just, the bills.
I actually have one for this one.
Yeah,
This
sure.
one is like when I was younger and my mom was like, "Did you hear me? Did you hear me?" And it's like,
Yeah. Fine. Right. So, I hope you guys know who Miss Piggy is.
Oh, from the Muppets.
Yeah. So, what would you caption this image on Twitter? Yeah. Yeah.
When your friend says, yeah, the back was so hard. The back of the page was so hard.
The back of the. Oh, and then you're like, there's a back of the page. For sure.
When your mom is on the phone with somebody that you don't know, and apparently they're a relative, and she makes you talk to them.
Yeah.
Or she like mentions your name.
Oh, right. You hear it down the hall, like your name on the phone. You're like, what is she saying about me? Okay. Yeah.
When you eat meat in front of a vegan.
Wait, is this your reaction or the vegan's reaction?
The vegan.
The vegan's reaction, for sure. For sure.
It's ironic that it's a pig.
Next one.
Okay. Right. I'm out of here. Yeah.
After a very intense day at the gym.
Right. I'm gonna head out. I feel that. I feel that. Who else?
This is not a caption, but it is
Uh-huh.
it is a suggestion.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be him getting up from the chair because he's sitting down in the chair. Even though
You know
the
what?
clip was him getting out of the chair.
Yeah.
So it's
Him getting into the chair. You know what? I like that. Versatility. We love it. Okay. Who else has a caption? Again, we're going to go through it again, so no pressure to do it now. But we're on a streak. I mean, might as well. Yeah.
I remember me and my mom said something about me taking a shower. just right outside. I would like swimming, not showering.
Right on. Yeah.
Next one.
The ADHD leaving my body after a month tells me to just focus.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Wow.
It's so cute.
That one ugly baby in your family.
Oh my god! For sure. Yeah.
The person on the street. My baby is so pretty. The baby.
Is that baby not cute? Am I the only one that thinks he's cute? Wait, it's so cute. Anyone else with y'all are doing amazing, by the way.
When you see a new puppy at the pound.
When you see for sure, for sure.
Why are you making us look at that?
I'm sorry.
I have a cat.
I have too. I swear, much love.
I had a cat. My cat died.
I know that was the last one.
Heartbreaking.
Rare footage of me asking my mom for a video game colorized.
You're like, please, can I have it, Mom?
Okay, me when my mom says no to getting me something when I said I'd pay her back.
Oh, I'm like me when I stub my big toe. It's like,
Remember when was making fun of the last photo?
when everyone's making
Yeah, but this is a cat.
Are we allowed to do dark humor?
If,
Yes,
I mean,
you are.
just keep it appropriate. That's all I can ask. Since I am no teacher, like, just don't have your parents come talk to me.
Then put it somewhere else.
No,
Why?
I want to.
Oh, I have one for the last one.
Yeah.
The last one for the SpongeBob's internal screening one.
Uh-huh.
When Dad says he'd be home at 9:30, and he's still not there by 9:31.
For sure. All right, this one. Wahahaha.
Oh, me after dinner, my mom tells me to do my chore, but I say I don't feel good. I think I ate too much, and she lets me watch TV for. She said she's gonna let me watch TV for 15 minutes. Turns into 30 because she.
For sure. Right? Wahahaha. Our evil plan.
When you find out your mom's credit card information.
Say what?
When you find your mom's credit card information.
When you find your mom's credit card information. I love that. Anyone else? Again, we're going to go with it again.
Oh yeah, that one for the
So.
credit card information.
Yeah.
That would be me when I find it.
Mm-hmm.
The screaming internally would be me after I use it.
Iconic.
Wait,
The OG.
Wait, I have one.
For which one? This one?
When you're on the dark web.
Literally.
I'm just like, I shouldn't be on it, but do it. I feel it.
Like when you're on the dark web, the guy's like, "Can I get some food?" It's like, "Yeah, sure, mate. It'll taste like toilet paper, but here you go."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me taking the free cookies on every website.
Taking the free cookies. Yeah.
Me. That's a good workout gym. Time to eat something healthy. Me. Get yourself a large Big Mac. You deserve it.
For sure. You're like the meme queen.
Yes.
Like, amazing, iconic.
And your mom puts makeup on. Okay.
Oh my god.
What's the caption? Yeah.
I'm thinking of what I got.
Oh my gosh.
It's like waking up the next day in your makeup after
Mm-hmm.
a long night.
Yeah.
Signature look at the
Wait, say it again?
The signature look of superiority you wear when the teacher calls your name and you say absent.
The side eye.
I have this, when I was 8, I got this Barbie head, and it was like, to do hair. Like, last week, I put a lot of makeup on it, and I turned it into a sparkling alien.
Right on.
So that fits.
And this is sparkly alien. It's like, what do you mean?
When your friend is too literal.
For sure. It almost hurts.
It's like, for example, like you go to a therapy section with who says, hey, this is a therapy for like people who are too literal. So please take a seat and I'll be right with you. Like, okay.
Oh, they literally take the seat with them. And for sure. And this is you being like, what are you doing with the seat? For sure.
You told me to take a chair.
I love that.
Yeah,
Sit down on top of the seat's head.
I don't have one for this.
No, that's all right. It may come up later.
Me, when I'm crossing the street and I see someone from school I hate and I just...
Salvador.
When someone bullying you takes it too far and your anger just controls your body now.
Right.
The kid down the street says, hey, they stole that from Fortnite.
Oh, no.
It's a floater.
Like, I think about when me and my friends are, like, teasing each other, but it goes too far.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, I oughta. Okay. And let's see. And, of course, this one. It's a dumpster fire. The year 2020. Yeah.
My life being ruined by me, even though, me knowing that my life is being ruined by myself, but I'm perfectly fine with it.
Nice.
Relatable. Yeah.
Wait, so, when COVID is starting to get a little better, but then it gets even worse with the monkeypox.
Yeah. Dumpster fire.
Finally coming out of me acting like everything's fun.
Oh.
For sure.
The Great Depression.
Oh, the
In the 90s.
But that was
Valid.
not fine.
Yeah.
Not fine at all.
Mom to me when guests are over.
That is literally me. I just wanted to stay in my room and play Xbox.
That is so iconic.
I'm not lying. I just stay in my room every time guests arrive.
All right, so now this round, I want to hear from the people that haven't had the chance to speak up yet. So we're going to go through them one by one. And of course, if you've already shared, don't hold yourself back, okay? But what I can ask is make sure that we hold the space to hear each other, okay? It's just so funny.
Okay.
Bruh.
Exactly like that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, man. The husky is saying give up.
He's saying- For sure. He's been recrossed. Y'all are seriously iconic. Right? Do we want to have a little, I'm all about improv as well, like a little jam sesh dancing to, like do a quick little musical chairs number, like everyone goes sit next to someone that they're not currently sitting next to. Yeah, let's do it. Play that song, what you were just playing.
No! What are you talking about?
I have a caption for this one.
You do? All right, let's hear it.
Starts ranting about something you really don't care.
I feel that.
But you can't say anything because we're really happy about it.
I dig the music, but it's a little bit harder to hear people in the back. Do you mind?
Your mom makes you
Thank
go
you.
outside even though when she was busy at the store you already went.
Oh,
And you
dang.
just don't want to cause a problem, so you go anyway.
You know what? This makes me think of when, oh my god, hey. Like when I'm in the middle of a video game and my mom comes home with groceries. She's like, come help me with groceries. She's like,
When you're playing
like,
online.
yeah, right, you can't save it, it's just all gone.
Wait,
Ugh,
wait.
I hate it.
Wait. If you can pause online games,
If you can
then
pop.
there would have been a lot of duos. There would have been a lot of
That's
people
true.
talking to each other and being like, hey, you want to team up against each other? And then when they do it, and then when their second teammate comes in, they just decide to kill the person. And the guy's like, no, my friend.
You know what? I never thought about that. That sounds like a really great reason not to have pause.
I have an internal screaming until SpongeBob one.
Yeah? Okay. I'll have you say once we get to that one. But does anyone have one for the Sully? Okay. What about Squidward? Now, I haven't heard from 3 of you. Well, actually 2. 1? What's your name? Fred? Tavon. Do you have a meme or caption for any of the memes? No?
Wait.
All right. That's okay.
Wait, by the look of Squidward's hat,
Mm-hmm.
you are the pirate. Yar. He's the pirate.
I have one.
He's a pirate. Uh-huh.
That face you make when you bottom text.
Oh. Or when you see cringe on the web.
Yeah. Oh, do you look that intense? Like, oh my god. When I see something cringe, I'm like, I'm gonna.
When you had too much jalapenos in a contest.
Yeah. I'm like me when they overturned Roe v. Wade.
Oh,
Sorry. Didn't mean to take it there, but fuming.
All right, I have one.
Yeah.
When you hear footsteps in the driveway, but you still haven't thawed the chicken yet.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
When your dad decides to go get the milk.
When your dad decides to go get the milk after being told that you should go get it?
No, he's just like.
No, it's dark humor.
No. SpongeBob's parents are like, so we're gonna go. We ran out of milk, so we're gonna go buy the milk. It doesn't come back for another 17
And then
years.
there's 6
Y'all are wild.
And then when the son gets rich, the parents come back. Like, hey son, I got
Yeah.
I have one. It's like yes, I won the lottery. I'm back with the milk. Yes, I won $5. Got the wrong milk. I have to go back.
Right. Oh my goodness.
It's like your parents only want you for the money.
I hope not, but. Like, well.
Even when my parents are coming back from the store earlier than expected, and I'm watching a rated R movie that they haven't watched yet.
For sure.
They don't know how to work the TV correctly.
Yeah. For sure. Oh, that is so iconic.
I accidentally did watch a rated R movie when I was 6.
What about Miss Piggy?
My mom rated rated R movies. Only if she's like watching.
I was like, at first I was like, I don't get it, so I guess I'll just go back to the Disney Channel.
Right. Anyone got a meme for Miss Piggy?
When I press snooze too many times.
And you finally take a look at the clock. What time is it?
Decides to stop on you.
When they start. Wait, what was that?
When someone just wants to stalk you.
Oh, right. That's them on your feed being like, they're in a relationship?
Oh,
What's up?
when you're sleeping and then you start to smell burning eggs.
Ooh, that's a good one. I've been there. Just forgot that I put a pizza in the oven. All of a sudden you smell burning. Like, yeah.
I have one for the last one.
Yeah.
My brain, after I lock the door and go to the car. Did you know?
Did I lock myself out? For sure.
When I'm about to go to bed,
Mhm.
I literally drained my energy,
Uh-huh.
and then I turn the lights off.
And then you turn the lights off. For this
And
one?
your eyes open.
Yeah, and then
Oh, and you're just laying in bed like.
yeah, and I'm like not tired anymore. It's
For
like the lights turn
sure.
and then I get on my phone, which that doesn't tire my eyes, and I'm on it for like an extra 3 hours.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
How about this one, y'all? No? That's fine. This one?
When you see a stray on the sidewalk.
For sure. They're like, they're the cutest.
I'm kind of scared because we don't have a collar on my cat,
Mm.
and like, what if someone and we like let him outside, like he's outside all the time,
Yeah.
and like we're kind of scared that someone's gonna think he's a stray and just like take him to a shelter. But we do have a chip inside him.
Okay, that's good.
Went to the vet and yeah.
Like.
Good. Okay. I'm like, as long as the chip's programmed, you're fine. Sorry. Trigger warning.
Wait. When your time on Discord is over.
Oh, for sure.
When you get banned on TikTok for no reason.
When you get what?
When you get banned
on TikTok for no reason.
For sure. I feel the same way. TikTok is my holy grail. Mm-hmm.
The cones in my eyes ever turn on Discord lights.
Oh, for sure. Eyes just burning.
It's like, gosh, are you ready to ascend?
You got one? Which one? For this? Yeah. When your parents will what?
Delete your favorite video game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah? Anyone got one for this one? Are you sure you don't have one? Okay.
When you tell the sub that you have an extra 15 minutes for recess.
For sure.
And make them think that y'all just play games all day.
Yeah. That is the best. Yes.
One that's kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
Me and the boys, after asking the teacher where Bob is.
You're like, there is no Bob. For sure. Mischievous. I love it.
Wait, I have the same
Yeah.
thing for the substitute.
Mhm.
When you tell the substitute your name is Ben.
Mhm.
Okay, Mr. Bendover.
Okay, I want to take a moment to say thank you so much for not doing that to me. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Turn on to me and the boys.
How about this one? Kermie.
I have one.
Mhm.
I just done one.
For this one or the last one?
For the last one.
Mhm.
When your teacher turns on Bill Nye.
When your teacher.
And you know that y'all are just gonna screech at the top of your lungs.
Yeah.
That's the last time that my teacher put on Bill Nye. We
That is so.
chanting it.
Bell.
Oh my God. I am shocked that Bill is still being played. I thought Bill retired. Isn't he tired? He should be on the couch somewhere. Yeah.
Son, it is time. Son, it's time. Take my belt. And use it to punish your kid.
When I first saw that, I thought of them saying, Luke, I am your father.
No. Then how were you born?
This one, yeah.
When your little child finds your makeover kit.
Mhm. Mhm.
When your mom buys your little sibling a makeup kit.
Right. I'm like me when I do my makeup.
When your little cousin makes you repeat what you're saying and then says, who asked?
Ooh.
Or
Right. like the side eye, being like, really?
Like, who cares? After
Mhm.
just losing an argument.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It was,
Guilty of that side eye.
Okay, I have one for this.
Yeah.
7-year-old saying your mom for 3 days time that day.
exactly. That's me saying your mom for the like 3 trillion times a day. I say that all the time.
Anyone got one for Bugs Bunny?
Mom, don't get dirty when you're outside. Mom, where are you going?
Wait. I have one for the same thing, like it's being too literal. Okay. Okay. So these the two couple goes to a therapy session, and he's like, so why are you guys here today? The wife says I can't live with him. He's too literal. And then the doctor says, okay, what about you, sir? The husband responds, my truck.
Oh my god.
I get it, because he asked, why are you guys here? And then he said, because of his truck. His truck took it. Makes it kind of not funny if you have to explain it.
My truck.
I think that one, like when you tell your friends some fact and they Google search it and you're like, you're right.
Yeah, you're like,
Come on.
like yeah. Yeah, that is a good one.
When my mom thinks I'm doing something else, and then I get in trouble, I'm like, but I'm telling the truth. I did not do that. She just won't believe me.
Right, and you're just like, what do you mean? I'm being honest. Yeah.
You know some people when they like put cologne like this,
Uh-huh.
they're like do this.
Oh, for sure. I am that person. Yeah.
My mom, after she sees me try to dig for treasure in her backyard.
All I would do, we had this huge shovel, and all I would do is just dig holes in our backyard. I don't even have a backyard. I live in the apartment.
Yeah, that is so funny. What about this one? Anyone got a good caption for this?
You said you dig in your backyard, but you don't have a backyard.
Yeah, I don't have a backyard.
What?
Yeah.
There's still dirt.
Yeah. You know what?
Right.
I
Causing
live
mayhem.
in the apartments like down there, so like the whole place is my backyard.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I dig wherever I want to.
And you think
I
that
know.
are fine with that?
No, they're definitely not. They better kick us out.
Hey guys,
No, like one time they actually
let's focus back on the memes.
That's not good.
Okay. Well, actually, this meme feels like it kind of fits the situation right now. Like, Mariana.
When the
Mm-hmm.
when your apartment complex tries to kick you out for digging holes in your backyard.
Wait.
For
I
digging holes in
got
your
one.
backyard.
I got one.
Yeah.
When a blonde lady goes to a restaurant, it's like, I want to speak to your manager.
Mm-hmm.
That's called a Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know.
Right? Maybe this is the
Why
Karen
can't you do
fist. The iron fist of Karen. This year, so far. Yeah. Schools.
Oh,
Hmm.
my school after someone literally took a toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Someone actually took a
Someone
toilet.
Yeah, I
actually
know.
legit took it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
like the
like
whole
legit,
thing,
the
whole
not the
toilet.
seat, but
Yes,
like the whole,
toilet.
and they
They left.
made it through the
I
school.
don't know.
That is
really know.
interesting.
I don't know
Yeah,
how they took the
this
toilet.
meme, perfect for it. Yep, that seems like a dumpster fire. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Uh-huh. Y'all are so rad, by the way. Oh, you guys are like cool and witty.
Oh, it sounded like you said bad. I was like,
No, I mean, depends on how you see the word bad. Hey, I'm just kidding. Do I see your hand up? Oh. All right.
I have an idea for one, but I'm
Hold on.
trying to piece it out.
You first. Say what?
I'm invisible.
I'm invisible. For the meme, I'm invisible. While there's a whole flame moment. Salvador? What?
Like,
Wait, Salvador, and then
yeah.
School burned down after an accidental lighter incident.
Oh.
The,
The two,
y'all are taking it literal.
The school, so our school has had
Mhm.
3 incidents here,
Mhm.
all involving here in this kitchen.
This year.
Yeah.
This year. Someone burnt waffles.
Bruh.
Someone burnt waffles.
Yeah, but then the
Oh.
last year,
Uh-huh.
like the last year we were in school, someone
Uh-huh.
brought pancakes. Like
You know,
our
accidents
school
happen.
has something against breakfast. Maybe
Right.
that's why they serve bad breakfast.
And on that note, anyone else?
okay, I have something else.
Yeah. We're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more for this one, and then we're gonna move into the next activity. Yeah.
When the world government is trying to hide when it's trying to act cool to other neighbors,
Mhm.
it's like hey bro, are you okay, bro? You have a little something on your head.
Mhm.
What? No. And in his head, we need to stop this war.
Yeah.
But the freaking president, I'm on fire. I can't help. I'm dying inside. Please help.
Right. Like they are literally a dumpster fire.
Australia.
Australia.
Oh,
Valid.
Just Australia.
poor Australia.
All right, y'all.
And Florida.
Well, in Florida,
Mexico.
y'all are wild.
Wait,
I love
what
it.
about Brazil?
All right, everyone.
Nobody hears about Brazil.
I go.
I've never heard
You
about
do?
anything about Brazil.
Hey, you guys, hold this space for everyone to be heard, okay? Yeah.
Me, like, stressing out and procrastinating over something I can easily accomplish.
Yeah, in like a 10-minute window. Just like dumpster fire.
I'm here for a challenge.
All right, everyone. I just want to say thank you all for participating. Iconic, truly. So the next part that we're moving into is actually going to be videos, okay? We're going to go into the science of laughter and then being able to tell between a genuine and a forced laughter, okay? If you have any questions during it, don't be afraid to jot down your questions so that we can address them at the end, okay? Yeah.
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run and hide and desert you.
Alright, everyone. Time to learn about laughter.
Right, the science
Wait,
of laughter.
Wait.
Hopefully.
When someone puts a
Potentially.
video on the TV, everyone takes out their phone. And just be hiding their phone.
That's what happened on the last day of school.
I know.
And then my teacher just gave up and gave us like 15 minutes to just be on our phones.
No. My teacher gave up so much, but she let us just be on our phones the whole entire day.
Okay.
I am not
Do you
lying.
want to see it or not?
No.
All right, guys.
Oh.
I'm gonna just have your attention here. Yes, feel free to play with the Legos if you're one of those people. I am too. But I will open the floor later for you to share what you've taken away or something that you may not have liked. Honesty goes both ways. Okay? Okay.
I'm choking. Oh my gosh.
Full screen button.
I know it doesn't want me to go full screen though.
Alright guys,
It doesn't allow me to do it.
I'm gonna tell some jokes.
Who here loves to laugh? Yeah. Feels good to laugh. We like being with people who make us laugh. And there's good reason for that. In the last 50 years, science finally has paid more attention to the effects that laughter has on our physical and emotional well-being. They're the same. Laughter is the best medicine. Imagine if our doctors one day started including laughter in their prescriptions. Now, the scientific community curiosity started with this man, Norman Cousins, famous journalist in his day. And in 1964, he was diagnosed with a rare and debilitating disease. His doctors gave him a few weeks to live. He did what most would have a hard time doing. He laughed. He made it a point to laugh every day for 30 minutes until the day he died, 26 years after the diagnosis.
Dang.
Here are just some of the benefits that science has looked into and proven to be true. Laughter helps to strengthen the immune system and the brain. In fact, science proves that laughing may decrease our chances of developing dementia because when we laugh, we help to decrease stress hormones, cortisol, and adrenaline. When our bodies overproduce these stress hormones, science has shown that it could actually damage certain parts of the brain. On the other hand, when we laugh, we increase the production of feel-good hormones known as endorphins and dopamine. These are the same hormones that give runners the runner's high. That's why we feel so good after a good bout of laughter. And when we feel good, our immune systems work better too. Laughter helps to protect the heart and the lungs. In fact, laughing helps with the function of blood vessels. It improves the function of blood vessels. As we laugh, we increase blood flow, similar to a light cardio workout. It's great. And the other reason laughter is so good is because it's great for the lungs. Because as we laugh and force air out with the sound of ha, we help to expel more carbon dioxide from deep within, allowing for more oxygen to enter. And with more oxygen, we have more energy. Laughter is a great workout. You burn calories and strengthen the abs. In fact, laughing for 15 minutes can burn up to 50 calories. Skip the freaking treadmill.
We don't need to work
And
out.
when you laugh, you strengthen the abs. It's a great excuse to substitute 100 sit-ups for 1 full minute of laughter. Amazing. Check out those abs. The other great thing about laughter, it helps to increase the production of the human growth hormone. Science showed that laughing increases the production by 87%. Now, as you can see, the human growth hormone, we got a lot of it in the early years, but then it just slides off the scale by age 30. So if we laugh, we help to produce this human growth hormone, and this is great because it helps with body composition, body fluid. It helps keep our bones and muscles in check. It helps with our sugar and fat metabolism. Amazing. Laughter increases quality and quantity of life. Science shows, a Norwegian study showed that people with a strong sense of humor outlived those who didn't laugh as much. Now, you may recognize these 4 very funny ladies. They've been making us laugh for a very long time, and they're nowhere near stopping. Lily Tomlin is 78. Carol Burnett is 84. Betty White is 95.
R.I.P.
Ellen, she's a baby. She's only 59, soon to turn 60. And I'm willing to bet she's nowhere close to stopping making us laugh. She'll still make us laugh in 40 years from now. Check it out. Now, as great as it is to have these funny ladies and others make us laugh, the good news is we don't need to wait for someone or something to make us laugh. Because science has proven that regardless of whether the laughter is real or simulated, the body makes no distinction. That means that as we engage in deep and loud laughter, all the benefits I just outlined still happen. Amazing. Now, some people have voiced concern, saying, yeah, but faking the laugh? It's weird. It doesn't feel as natural or authentic. I get it. But waiting for those moments So rather than leave it to chance, we can choose to laugh. Now here's something else that happens as we engage in this laughter. That's where the emotional well-being kicks in. Because as we do engage and we laugh, we start to feel the emotions associated with laughter. This is how we give rise to hope, to joy, and increase feelings of happiness in our lives. So, how do we laugh more every day? If waiting for the bus or the boss is about to start a meeting, that's not a good time to start laughing. But you can exercise laughing in your homes doing chores like washing dishes or fixing the bed. You can. Or sitting in your car stuck in traffic, great opportunity to exercise laughing. And if you get to laugh with others, hallelujah. Now, I like to say no theory is valid without practice. Therefore, I'm going to invite you to participate in this short practice called laughter. Now, I mentioned before at home if you're washing dishes. So let's all take an imaginary dish. Good. Imaginary sponge in hand. Good. Now just start with circular motions. And on go, I want us all to start laughing. Ready, set, go.
Come on, everyone. If the adults can do it, you can too.
Now, if your spouse walks in and gives you a strange look, that's okay. That'll create intrigue or fear. Let's do one more. Okay, this is a really good one because when you're stuck in traffic, this is where we have a lot of adrenaline kicking in, right? So we need to bring the adrenaline down, okay? Gotta protect the brain. Okay, so grab the steering wheel. 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, like we were taught in school, right? And no one does it. Okay.
Come on, everyone.
Big smile. Okay. And now we know we have to laugh. Take a deep breath in. And laugh.
Your face is what's cracking me up right now. Just like the side eyes, like iconic.
Now, I adopted this practice 10 years ago, and I haven't looked back since. I make it a point to start my days every day with 1 minute of laughter. And as much as I can, I try to kick it up. Here's the deal. It's within our power, right, to decide to laugh more, to do whatever we can to increase positive feelings in our lives. So it's up to us to laugh bold, laugh strong, and laugh more, so we build our bridges to better health and happiness. Thank you.
So, does anyone have any takeaways from this video before we move on to the next one? And you can be honest. Yeah.
May I go to the restroom?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Someone else need to go?
It
Right,
made
it
me
made me laugh too. It was so cheeky and. All right, so now we're gonna go into the next video. I know my kitties. They're the best. LOL. Hold on. Mm-hmm. No worries. It's me.
Hi, I'm going to talk to you today about laughter, and I just want to start by thinking about the first time I can ever remember noticing laughter. This is when I was a little girl, I would have been about 6, and I came across my parents doing something unusual, where they were laughing. They were laughing very, very hard. They were lying on the floor laughing. They were screaming with laughter. I did not know what they were laughing at, but I wanted in. I wanted to be part of that, and I kind of sat around at the edge going, woohoo! Now, incidentally, what they were laughing at was a song which people used to sing, which was based around signs in toilets on trains telling you what you could and could not do in toilets on trains. And the thing you have to remember about the English is, of course, we do have an immensely sophisticated sense of humour. At the time, I didn't understand anything of that. I just cared about the laughter. And actually, as a neuroscientist, I've come to care about it again. And it is a really weird thing to do. What I'm going to do now is just play some examples of real human beings laughing. And I want you to think about the sounds people make and how odd that can be. And in fact, how primitive laughter is as a sound. It's much more like an animal call than it is like speech. So here we've got some laughter for you. The first one is pretty joyful. We're off. Now this next guy, I need him to breathe. There's a point in this one, I'm just like, oh, you've got to get some air in there, mates, because he just sounds like he's breathing out. This is him. And finally we have this human female laughing. And laughter can take us to some pretty odd places in terms of making noises. She actually says, oh my god, what is that in French? You know, we're kind of with her. I have no idea. Now, to understand laughter, you have to look at the parts of the body that psychologists and neuroscientists don't normally spend very much time looking at, which is the rib cage. And it doesn't seem terribly exciting, but actually, you're all using your rib cage all the time. What you're all doing at the moment with your rib cage, and don't stop doing it, is breathing. So you use the intercostal muscles, the muscles between your ribs, to bring air in and out of your lungs, just by expanding and contracting your rib cage. And if I was to put a strap around the outside of your chest, or a breath belt, and just look at that movement, you see a sort of rather gentle sinusoidal movement. So that's breathing. You're all doing it, don't stop. As soon as you start talking, you start using your breathing completely differently. So what I'm doing now, you see something much more like this. In talking, you use a very fine movement of the rib cage to squeeze the air out. And in fact, we're the only animals that can do this. It's why we can talk at all. Now, both talking and breathing has a mortal enemy. And that enemy is laughter. Because what happens when you laugh is those same muscles start to contract very regularly, and you get this very marked sort of zigzagging, and that's just squeezing the air out of you. It literally is that basic a way of making a sound. You could be stamping on somebody, it's having the same effect, just squeezing air out. And each of those contractions gives you a sound. And as the contractions run together, you can get these spasms, and that's when you start getting these kind of things happening. I'm brilliant at this. Now, in terms of the science of laughter, there isn't very much, but it does turn out that pretty much everything we think we know about laughter is wrong. So it's not at all unusual, for example, to hear people say humans are the only animals that laugh. Nietzsche thought, oh, humans are the only animals that laugh. In fact, you find laughter throughout the mammals. It's been well described and well observed in primates, but you also see it in rats. And wherever you find it, humans, primates, rats, you find it associated with things like tickling. And that's the same for humans. You find it associated with play, and all mammals play. And wherever you find it, it's associated with interactions. So Robert Provine, who's done a lot of work on this, has pointed out that you are 30 times more likely to laugh if you're with somebody else than if you're on your own. And where you find most laughter is in social interactions like conversation. So if you ask human beings, when do you laugh, they'll talk about comedy, and they'll talk about humour, and they'll talk about jokes. If you look at when they laugh, they're laughing with their friends. And when we laugh with people, we're hardly ever actually laughing at jokes. You are laughing to show people that you understand them, that you agree with them, that you're part of the same group as them. You're laughing to show that you like them. You might even love them. You're doing all that at the same time as talking to them. And in fact, the laughter is doing a lot of that emotional work for you. Something that Robert Provine has pointed out, as you can see here, and in fact the reason why we were laughing when we heard those funny laughs at the start, and why I was laughing when I found my parents laughing, is that it's an enormously behaviourally contagious effect. You can catch laughter from somebody else, and you are more likely to catch laughter off somebody else if you know them. So it's still modulated by this social context. You have to put humour to one side and think about the social meaning of laughter, because that's where that's where its origins lie. Now, something I've got very interested in is different kinds of laughter, and we have some neurobiological evidence about how human beings vocalise that suggests there might be two kinds of laughs that we have. So it seems possible that the neurobiology for helpless, involuntary laughter, like my parents lying on the floor screaming about a silly song, might have a different basis to it than some of that more polite social laughter that you encounter, which isn't horrible laughter, but it's somebody's behaviour somebody is doing as part of their communicative act to you, part of their interaction with you. They are sort of choosing to do this. Now, in our evolution, we've developed two different ways of vocalising. Involuntary vocalisations are part of an older system, the more voluntary vocalisations, like the speech I'm doing now. So we might imagine that laughter might actually have two different roots. So I've been looking at this in more detail. And to do this, we've had to make recordings of people laughing. And we've just had to do whatever it takes to make people laugh. And we've got those same people to produce more posed social laughter. So instead, imagine your friend told a joke and you're laughing because you like your friend, but not, not really because the joke's all that. So I'm going to play a couple of those. I want you to tell me if you think this laughter is real laughter or if you think it's posed. So is this involuntary laughter or more voluntary laughter? What does that sound like to you? Posed? Posed. How about this one?
Sounds genuine.
I'm the best. Now that was helpless laughter, and in fact, to record that, all they had to do was record me watching one of my friends listening to something I knew she wanted to laugh at, and I just started doing this. Now what you find is that people are good at telling the difference between real and posed laughter. They seem to be different things to us. Interestingly, you see something quite similar with chimpanzees. Chimpanzees laugh differently if they're being tickled than if they're playing with each other. And we might be seeing something like that here, these sort of involuntary laughter, tickling laughter, being different from social laughter. They're acoustically very different. The real laughs are longer, they're higher in pitch. When you start laughing hard, you start squeezing air out from your lungs under much higher pressures than you can ever produce voluntarily. So for example, I can never pitch my voice that high to sing. And also, as I say, you start to get these sort of contractions, these weird whistling sounds, all of which mean the real laughter is extremely easy, or feels extremely easy to spot. In contrast, posed laughter, which we still think might sound a bit fake, actually it's not. It's actually an important social cue. We use it a lot. We're choosing to laugh in a lot of situations. And it seems to be its own thing. So for example, you find nasality in posed laughter, that kind of ha 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 sound. that you never get, you could not do if you're laughing involuntarily. So they do seem to be genuine in these two different sorts of things. We took it into the scanner to see how brains respond when you hear laughter. And when you do this, this is a really boring experiment. We just played people real imposed laughs. We didn't tell them it was a study on laughter. We put other sounds in there so to distract them. And all they're doing is lying, listening to sounds. We don't tell them to do anything. Nonetheless, when you hear real laughter and when you hear posed laughter, the brains are responding completely differently, significantly differently. What you see in the regions in blue, which lies in auditory cortex, the brain areas that respond more to the real laughs. And what it seems to be the case, when you hear somebody laughing involuntarily, you hear sounds you would never hear in any other context. It's very unambiguous, and it seems to be associated with greater auditory processing of these novel sounds. In contrast, when you hear somebody laughing in a posed way, what you see are these regions in pink, which are occupying brain areas associated with mentalising, thinking about what somebody else is thinking. And I think what that means is, even if you're having your brain scanned, which is completely boring and not very interesting, when you hear somebody going, ah, ha, 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 you're trying to work out why they're laughing. Laughter is always meaningful. You are always trying to understand it in context, even if, as far as you're concerned, at that point in time, it's not necessarily anything to do with you. You still want to know why those people are laughing. Now, we've had the opportunity to look at how people hear real and posed laughter across the age range. So this was an online experiment we ran with the Royal Society. And here we just asked people two questions. First of all, they heard some laughs and they had to say, how real or posed do these laughs sound? The real laughs are shown in red and the posed laughs are shown in blue. And what you see is there is a rapid onset. As you get older, you get better and better and better at spotting real laughter. Such that 6-year-olds are at chance, they can't really hear the difference. By the time you are older, you get better. But interestingly, you do not hit peak performance in this data set until you're in your late 30s and early 40s. You don't understand laughter fully by the time you hit puberty. You don't understand laughter fully by the time your brain is matured at the end of your teens. You're learning about laughter throughout your entire early adult life. If we turn the question round, and now say not what does the laughter sound like in terms of being real or posed, but we say how much does this laughter make you want to laugh? How contagious is this laughter to you? We see a different profile. And here, the younger you are, the more you want to join in when you hear laughter. Remember me laughing with my parents, I've got no idea what was going on. You really can see this. Now everybody, young and old, finds the real laughs more contagious than the posed laughs, but as you get older, it all becomes less contagious to you. Now either we're all just becoming really grumpy as we get older, or it may mean that as you understand laughter better, and you are getting better at doing that, you need more than just hearing people laugh to want to laugh. You need the social stuff there. So we've got a very interesting behaviour about which a lot of us lay assumptions are incorrect. But I'm coming to see that actually there's even more to laughter than it's an important social emotion we should look at. Because it turns out people are phenomenally nuanced in terms of how we use laughter. There's a really lovely set of studies coming out from Robert Levinson's lab in California, where he's doing a longitudinal study with couples. He gets married couples, men and women, into the lab, and he gives them stressful conversations to have while he wires them up to a polygraph so he can see them becoming stressed. So you've got the two of them in there, and he'll say to the husband, tell me something that your wife does that irritates you. And what you see is immediately, just run that one through your head briefly, you and your partner, you can imagine everybody gets a bit more stressed as soon as that starts. You can see physically people become more stressed. What he finds is that the couples who manage that feeling of stress with laughter, positive emotions like laughter, not only immediately become less stressed, they can see them physically feeling better, they're dealing with this unpleasant situation better together. They are also the couples that report high levels of satisfaction in their relationship and they stay together for longer. So in fact, when you look at close relationships, laughter is a phenomenally useful index of how people are regulating their emotions together. We're not just emitting at each other to show that we like each other, we're making ourselves feel better together. Now, I don't think this is going to be limited to romantic relationships. I think this is probably going to be a characteristic of close emotional relationships such that you might have with friends, which explains my next clip, which is of a YouTube video of some young men in the former East Germany are making a video to promote their heavy metal band, and it's extremely macho and the mood is very serious. And I want you to notice what happens in terms of laughter when things go wrong and how quickly that happens and how that changes the mood. It's cold, it's about to get wet, it's got swimming trunks on, got a towel. Ice. What might possibly happen?
Oh.
Oh my
He's
god.
starting to go
That's
now.
the best. Oh my god.
And now they're all off. The thing I really like about that is it's all very kind of serious until he jumps onto the ice, and as soon as he doesn't go through the ice, but also there isn't blood and bone everywhere, his friends start laughing. And imagine if I played out with him standing there going, no, seriously, Henrik, I think this is broken. And we wouldn't enjoy watching that. That would be stressful. Or if he was running around with a visibly broken leg laughing, and his friends all going, Henrik, I think we need to go to the hospital now. Again, that also wouldn't be funny. The fact that the laughter works, it gets him from a painful, embarrassing, difficult situation into a funny situation, is what we're actually enjoying there. And I think that's a really interesting use, and it's actually happening all the time. So, for example, I can remember now something very much like this happening at my father's funeral. We weren't jumping around on the ice in our underpants. We're not Canadian. But, these events are always difficult. I had a relative who was being a bit difficult. My mum was not in a good place. And I can remember finding myself, just before the whole thing started, telling this story about something that happened in a 1970s sitcom. And I just, even at the time I thought, I don't know why I'm doing this. And all I realised I was doing was I was coming up with something from somewhere I could use to make her laugh together with me. It was a very basic reaction to try, for some reason, we can do this. We can laugh together. We're going to get through this. We're going to be okay. And in fact, all of us are doing this all the time. You do it so often you don't even notice it. Everybody underestimates how often they laugh. And you're doing something, when you laugh with people, that's actually letting you access a really ancient evolutionary system that mammals have evolved to make and maintain social bonds, and clearly to regulate emotions, to make ourselves feel better. It's not something specific to humans, it's a really ancient behaviour which really helps us regulate how we feel and makes us feel better. In other words, when it comes to laughter, you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. Thank you.
TED Talk. Alright guys, time for a TED Talk.
Right? Oh my gosh. No. I think 2 in a row is plenty, even for my attention span. I think I'm good on them. But how are you guys feeling about learning the actual science and the muscles and the vibrations of how laughter is healing?
Actually, it was very interesting.
Right. What did you find the most interesting?
The more older you get, the more you it's like you're still learning the laugh, even when you're older.
Yeah.
So over like your entire lifetime, you're still learning how to laugh.
Right. I found that super interesting too.
It's like I know how to laugh, but I can't find the purpose of that.
How about anyone else? How about you? You haven't? Are you sure? Okay. How about anyone else? No? That's all right. So I can see everyone is already playing with the Legos. I am gonna kindly ask you to destroy what you've made.
Almost like this.
You're gonna mix it up because we're gonna get into what I've been waiting for this whole time. What's it? Wait, what? Oh, no. Sorry, I thought an adult was just like waving me down. I'm like, what's up, adults? So yeah, if you have Legos in front of you and you've been playing with them, make sure that you're breaking them apart, mixing them up, just because we are moving into, hopefully you guys will find it as fun as I did putting it together, Among Us. Yeah, we're going to play Among Us. So who's familiar with Among Us?
Are we gonna actually play the game?
No. Not on your phone, but physically. We're gonna embody the game in this room. Okay? So once everyone is ready and I have your intention, let me know. Okay, so you see there's tasks on the desk, there's some hidden, and then there are switches in front of the tasks. So the switches, red means that they're not complete yet, green means that they are. Okay? When you walked into the room, you were given a piece of paper that you're supposed to keep secret because it gives you the role that you're playing in the game. No, what's up? Oh, yeah.
Is there gonna be a real imposter?
Yeah.
Yay.
So, based off, there could be multiple imposters. So, make sure that little note card that you've got that you keep your identity a secret. Okay? So, the game is everyone's on the same team, but there's imposters among us. There are, well, we were going to split into quadrants, but, you know, life happens. But there are collectively 16 tasks that need to be completed. Now, when it comes to the Legos, we try to put them as close to each task as possible, but you will notice that some tasks have no Legos at all. So that means that you have to strategize with your team members, or potentially the imposter, to try to coordinate to get these done. Once you have them done, you'll flip them over to green, so then you and everyone on your team knows this task is done, we can move on. Okay? So, imposters, if you've got that card, we're going to give the team members at least 30 seconds to start. Okay? So you have to keep your identity a secret. You'll be tapping the team members on their left shoulder. Okay? Not their right shoulder, not their hip, not their back. You're going to tap their left shoulder. So let's say a team member, you see the imposter tap someone. You will run to the center, grab that red piece of paper and hold it up in the air. It says stop. Everyone has to stop what they're doing. We go into a town hall moment and everyone will be able to vote on who they think the imposter is. If people guess it right, we'll start the cycle all over again. Everyone will get a new role. But if you guess wrong, we keep going, which means the imposter is still out there. So team members that are tapped on the shoulder, you cannot tell anyone, Morse code or anything, who the imposter is. Yeah.
Voted out if you get voted by the wrong person. If you vote out the wrong person, are they eliminated from the game?
They are not moved out of the game, no. They get to keep playing. So make sure that when you're voting for the imposter, you are voting for the imposter, or they're still in the midst of the game.
Only if you killed everyone.
I'm sorry?
You have to, eliminate people, they can't play the game anymore.
Yeah, so with the imposter, with the team members, you're tapping them on the left shoulder. When you're tapped on the left shoulder, you're kind of being put to sleep. So you'll find a seat, and you will kind of just be watching, plotting, waiting for the next round for you to come back in to help your team members complete the tasks. So make sure that you read the tasks. There are instructions on every single one of them. The first few are pretty easy. It's just complete the code that's on the paper. Other ones have additional things, such as make a funny face, say a phrase, do a TikTok viral dance that you love, and so on and so forth, right? So you may want to read the task first before you start it, because once you start it, you have to complete it. Let's say you do vote the imposter correctly. That means that we're starting all over again. So everyone will get a new role. All the sheets will be broken apart. We're starting fresh. So make sure that you strategize properly. And I'm excited. Yeah. So that is when you will want to notice it. You'll want to find a completed task already and then take the Legos from there to take it to yours to complete it. Okay? So again, imposters, you know who you are. You're going to be tapping the left shoulder. We're going to give everyone 30 seconds to kind of find their task to complete it. Yeah. Everyone's left?
No, because you could be
What do you mean?
facing each other.
Well, pretend they're facing the front of the room. Like if you're looking at the instructor,
Yeah.
if they were facing the front, whatever their left shoulder would be if they were facing the front of the room.
Yeah. If that helps.
So this shoulder.
Yeah, left shoulder. Or it'll be the opposite shoulder of, if you're right-handed, opposite shoulder of your dominant hand. If you're left-handed, it'll be the same side of your dominant hand. Okay? All right. So, everyone. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So, we are going to get started.